everyone, and welcome back to Beauty Gore in the College Dorm. Today, Alyssa is going to do some crazy makeup.
Yeah.
I don't want to put in any spoilers, but it has to do with Beauty and the Beast.
Yes, thanks to the new Beauty and the Beast coming out, I had some new inspiration, and we're gonna see where this little Belle takes us. Here we go. So today's story is we have our beautiful Belle here wandering through the castle, but this time when she touches the rose, something else happens. So I'm gonna start, you'll notice what I'm doing. So I'm gonna start with the Rimmel 213 in the nude pencil. And I'm just gonna use this to draw out the shapes on her face. So first your pencil has to break, that's when you know you're doing stuff well. Then you go back in with the exact same thing and finish what you were doing.
Alyssa can be very artistic sometimes. Am I gonna have a soul patch?
Yeah.
It's lit.
So every time I look to my left, your right, I am looking at just some pictures I pulled up from the internet to help sketch out what I'm doing.
Yay.
I'm going to take my Cella Ivory Lace Highlighter, which I got in my last Ipsy bag. You can check out that on our channel, and I'm going to fill in her brows. I'm going to take my spoolie. Now I'm going to take my NARS Light 1 Chantilly Concealer, and I'm going to put it here. Now I'm going to take the Mayron HD Cream Foundation in Fair Female 6B, and I'm just going to put this all over her face. Now I cut off the top part of that sponge I just used, and I took a few pieces out of this piece of sponge to create texture. So I'm going to take this next color, which is this one, which is soft beige, the same type of product, and I'm going to lightly put that over her face in some select places.
Here we go.
Next, I'm going to take the color I just used, but I'm going to take it with a brush this time. So I'm just going to take this round top brush, dip it in this. I'm going to use this color on her chin. Now I know you're probably thinking, Alyssa, doesn't look any different. But it will. We're going to take a little bit more of that, and then we're going to take a little bit of Fairest Tone, which is a cream foundation by Graftopian, which is an even lighter color. We're going to put a little of this on the bridge of her nose. Next, I'm going to take a cream liner in the shade Maroon, and I'm actually just going to take a little bit of that and put it on the inside of the lid because I'm going to mix it with another color. With this color, I'm going to do her nose. And then I'm going to take a bit more of that light color, and I'm just going to put it on the top part to create a little bit of shading. Now I'm just going to go on back with that same maroon color, but just that, no combination. Next, I'm going to be taking a darker color. This one is called Medium Male in 6.5B, and I'm going to take it on just a concealer brush. We're going in with Terracotta. Now it's really tough with makeups like this because when you're starting with the base, you can look really, really stupid for a long time, and it just looks incorrect. Hopefully, it'll look great in the end. Now we're gonna take this maroon color, and we're gonna put it on her top lip. Now, I'm going to take that color, and I'm actually going to take a little bit of my Tarteist lip paint in Rosé. We're going to put that one on the bottom lip.
I'll let it dry.
And then I'm actually gonna take a tiny bit of that maroon and put it over that lip paint, but just to a sense that it'll blend and just make it look like a lighter version of the maroon. I added a lighter color to her chin and her eyebrows, and I blended her nose a bit up more to make her look more like what she is becoming rather than a sad clown. I'm gonna go in back with that dark color that I blended out, the terracotta, and I'm gonna take that, since I'm still trying to keep her feminine, I'm gonna take it and I'm just gonna define that jawline. You know what you kind of look like? The little...
Not what we're going for.
The little centaur from Hercules. So you wanna be a hero, kid? Well, whoop-de-doo. Go. And then I'm just going to take this, and I'm gonna bring it up into her
Have an
eye.
itch.
Here's a spoolie.
What is funnier right now? Tucking into your stomach, or me scratching my eyebrows with a spoolie?
I'm gonna take NYX cottage cheese, which is a
It's
bit
silver.
silver. I know, I want it to
tested
be
it out on my
white.
skin. I have white.
What is it called? Milk. I'm gonna go with milk. And we're gonna go in her eyebrows again. I'm just really
Really, Twyan?
willing to widen to get rid of her eyebrows. I'm actually gonna literally take my
Spoolie.
spools and I'm
Your
gonna
spools.
dip it into my.
Separate spools.
I'm gonna take a Ferris tongue with a spoolie and I'm gonna. Yo, that did something! And do that again. Now, to create more texture, I'm gonna take these scissors that I have. I don't use this
Shit.
brush for highlighter
Awesome.
anymore, so I'm gonna convert it into a brush that I'm gonna use for her face.
Hurts me.
So I'm just cutting up
Oh, it
a little
hurts
bit.
me.
Just a little bit. So for you fellows back home, it's not a straight across scissor, so I'm not actually like cutting big things of hair off. I'm just thinning it out so I can get the texture I want. It still can be used for highlighter. So I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to dip it into a bit of this light concealer that we were just using on her eyebrows, and then a little bit into the white as well. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to lightly flick it across her face. Wah! Kidding. See? Can't even see it. Which means I'm gonna powder her face. I'm gonna take this Graftopian Skin Tone Light. I'm gonna pour a little bit in. And I'm gonna take my nice fluffy face brush from e.l.f. Dab it a bit. Give it a little tap tap. Now this will stop it from being sticky and shiny, which will help. Because the reason that this wasn't working well is because it was just picking up all of the darker instead of putting down the lighter.
Later.
Now make sure when you're doing this and you're creating hair-like marks, you're brushing in the way the hair would fall. So I'm just doing it away from her face. And then I go in with this, which is a liner brush. Got it nice and wet. I didn't actually touch it. I'm gonna put it in that white again. And I'm just gonna use this to get some lines that I want. Some more specific lines and draw in something that I'll be doing later. And it's okay if these lines look a little intense because we're gonna be going in with a darker color and going over it, so it should blur out some of these. I'm going to be taking this round top brush. I'm going to go in with the color that's a teensy bit lighter than the other ones, but not the very darkest one. And I'm just going to, actually, I'm going to take the darkest one, and I'm just going to put it into this. I'm going to be going back to one of my sponges. I'm going to be taking the maroon color, and I'm just going to add a teensy bit to the cheeks. So this blush helps bring a lot of the femininity.
Femininity.
Femininity. Femininity. So it helps bring a lot of the feminine qualities back to the face. I'm going into my Lucky Fine palette of colors, and I'm just going to do the same thing I was doing, just with a different substance. And now I'm going to take this brush, and I'm going to take it on a darker color, and I'm going to add some darker texture to this. And I'm also taking some of these medium colors and I'm going in with those too. I'm going to take just the clean end of the sponge. I'm just going to use it to clean part of her face off. I'm going to go in with this eyeliner brush again, which is very thin. And I'm going to take the white one more time, and now I'm going to use it to outline the tusks. Now I'm gonna add just a few more feminine qualities back into her, because the beast itself is masculine and big and scary. So now we're gonna add a bit more ladylike features. I'm gonna go in with the eyeliner pencil, but with black, and I'm gonna try and add some eyeliner.
We did a lot of
off-camera
work.
My executive producer approached me. Just wanted to let me know that some things just weren't looking really good on camera. So we took a good 30-45 minutes.
We tried something new.
And just kind of changed everything.
Look, it's okay.
We made all of the colors darker, added much more change in texture. Now that we're back, we're gonna finish this bad boy up. So now that we have our teeth, we're just gonna shade them, and then I'm just gonna put her hair up nice. So I'm just taking a little bit of a darker white and putting it into the places of darkness, like close to her lip. And I'm just gonna bring it up along this side a little bit. So to make these teeth pop out a little bit more, I just took some black on my eyeliner brush again, and I'm just gonna outline them. Going in with some pure white. And I'm filling in this too. Mistakes are just happy accidents. I'm really gonna quickly do her hair. Like Belle's hair. Because Belle looked a little too hard into that rose. Turned herself into a big ugly beast, hasn't she now? Right, Belle?
Yeah. Things happen. And you learn from them, just like Alyssa did in this video.
So if you enjoyed coming along on this painful journey with us as Belle turned into the beast, we learned a lot.
Yes, we did. Check out our other videos.
Oh, yes.
Because they'll look a lot better.
They're better.
We promise.
This is only my second SFX video on our channel.
And this was just using all paint, so
this is all
props
paints
to Alyssa on this.
I'm a much more of a fake hair and blood kind of girl, but whatever.
We wanted to do something new, so
yeah.
This was it.
This is my first time doing an all paint, basically an animal paint through.
If you enjoyed this video,
make sure you give us a like, a comment, and a subscribe.
And have a beautiful day, lovelies.
No, things are working. That rarely happens.
Okay, Grandma.
No one can know that I don't actually wear pants.
I wear pants.
Hannah's covering you. Ah!
Ruin her.
Disasters in the air!
Stop it. It tickles. Hurry up.
You good?
No, I'm tired.
Done.